Ladies, if you got 14 women hating on you, you need to figure out how the fuck to get to 16 before the summer get here. The fuck is you mad about? Fellas, if you got 20 haters, you need 40 of them motherfuckers. What is you complaining about? If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Sit back there and say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is, bitch.
Did you witness anything strange in the area?
What, witness?
Yes.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, no, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye and 43% blind in my right eye. I don't see much of nothing. Matter of fact, I can't even see you, sir.
Yeah. Chopstick came with a large low man. It's the clip in it, nigga. I ain't got no aim. Ball main pocket feel fresh, romaine. And I stay with the cash like an exo chain. 5,500, nigga, that's your rain. When I go to the club, make it storm hurricane. Nigga pull up, thinking G.I. Joe, man. 762, turn him G.I. Jane. That Rico and Boo, they be knee high, man. Now when I look down, you know I can't see my aim. Now she after some rats, gave her 3 times 10. Put her right in the condo, put her in the bin. And I did all of that, no one see her again. And honestly, on the better things, that's a friend. These niggas groupies, they peons, man. King of my city like Leon, man. Hit of these niggas by Eon, man. She let me touch for the free iron, man. So you know that's a must like Elon, man. They was saying I was spinning, you was saying I'm counting up green like a pea pie, man. I was holding down my team like my name was Peg to make sure my brother good Elon, man. Cartier's got diamonds all in the middle like a nigga pulled up with 3 eyes, man. Just know them shits, they all GI, man. Everybody got rollies, that's team time frame. I said my cycle trying to be my main. I said my man go keep stalking my side. I told her shut up and go for a ride. In the road truck, girl, yeah, you can be on the bus. You can get what you want. Out the mall, no need to hold me up. Woo! Riggedy racks, that's all in my Louis V jeans, double stuff. I'm turned to the max, these little itty bitty niggas know it's up. Chopstick came with a large low man, as a clip in it, nigga, I ain't got no aim. I said ball main, pocket feel fresh, romaine. And I stay with the cash like an SO chain. 5,500, nigga, that's your range. When I came to the club, make a storm hurricane. The nigga pull up, thinking G.I. Joe, man. 762, turning G.I. Saints up, uppity. Yeah. Moonwalking all on the money. Yeah. When I moonwalk, my diamonds still sunny. When I moonwalk, I don't need no 20s. When it comes to the drip, not in front of me. When Balenciaga on my jacket, my shirt, and my pants, and my socks, my undies. Yeah. Wow. I'm too litty, yo. Bitch like Chinese kitty. 942 in my section, no rim. Let's go. Took JT out the city. Yeah. I can make a hoe get way too sticky. Yeah, way too sticky. Oh, hold up, don't you got a whole situation? Live my life too rich. How you doing? Say I'm doing good. I put up in the fire, let's race. Yes, I stay with some money on me. Only thing in my pocket, big fish. It's amazing to me how my baby pull up with a fat ass and a skinny waist. It's amazing to me how I spend all this money and I ain't even go to my save. It's amazing to me how these niggas don't know me but still find a way just to trade. It's amazing to me how back then she ain't want me but now she want to go on a date. It's amazing to me how she asked for them racks, told that girl get the fuck out my face. It's amazing to me how I'm eating so much and I still didn't gain no weight. Chopstick came with a large low man, as a clip in it, nigga, I ain't got no aim. I said ball main, pocket feel fresh, romaine. And I stay with the cash like an SO chain. 5,500, nigga, that's your range. When I came to the club, make a storm hurricane. And nigga pull up, thinking G.I. Joe, man. 762, turning G.I. Saints uppity. Moonwalking all on the money. When I moonwalk, my diamonds still sunny. When I moonwalk, I don't need no 20s. When it comes to the drip, not in front of me. When Balenciaga on my jacket, my shirt, and my pants, and my socks, and my undies. Yeah. What the? She's smoking. What the?
I don't give a fuck about you.
Trying to show you I love you. Ain't gotta show nothing no more. Must want me to run behind you. I ain't doing no running no more. And I got a new hook and I'm up and right. Ain't paying that number no more. Prayer when it's done, we mutual gun, Te amo, me. Metric ton love. I done powered up. Metric ton love. I done powered up. Big weight, up the fog hill. Heavy metal, oh yeah. Up and rank, cartel. Up and rank in the cartel.
But you know what? You ain't no boss if you want to bounce back. You got to bounce back, but when you bounce back, you got to come back, though, like.
And I'm here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to a special installment of Lady Snoop TV. I am your host, Lady Snoop. Good morning. Happy Friday morning. Did you miss me? Salute to everybody in the chat. What's good with you, Miss Leah? What's up with you, NXIS? What's popping, Beefcake? I knew I smelled toilet water in the air. That toilet water in the air. You Beefcake, I don't know. You kind of looking like you wearing the 99-cent cologne. Let me look at you this morning. Oh, no. You got that cool water on, ladies and gentlemen. Looking like you're smelling all good and all that or whatnot or whatever. Okay, check you out. You got the beard over there, light skin. I see you. Okay, what's up with you, Mad Militant? Salute to you, Tough Love. I knew I smelled frankincense and myrrh and some shea butter early this morning. I said, is that Tough Love? Good morning, King. How you doing? Lynette, press 1, Lynette. Salute. Thank you for joining. Dirty Kenzo, we have the same sentiments about what's been going on with this Kevin Samuels situation. Then I had another issue. Hey, how you doing, True Story LLC? Salute to you, Miss Lady. Taryn Heron, how are you today? Miss True Story, I'll be actually free today if you can hit me up afterwards. I'm out for my Ramadan, so I'm back on regular schedule program. So if you're free anytime today, we can talk, actually. Dirty Kenzo, I said, what's up? Smooth Carter, salute to you. TikTok, what's up? Seattle girl, once again, you joined me. Manny, we're back again. Manny is my homeboy. Ooh. Manny. What's good with you, Winky? I see you. And the official urban therapist. Salute to everybody. What's up, butterfly? Flutter. What's good with you? Johnny Cockroach, salute to you. And thank you so much for helping the island with all the attorney issues and problems and know-hows and all that or whatnot or whatever. We do appreciate you. Am I missing anybody? Miss G. Oh, hey, Miss Lady. How you been? Did you see me up in Death of a Cloud Chaser chat the other day? Girl, I had everybody in that bitch. I be trolling. I be trolling under the name DJ Chicken Breast, like on everything I love. Who is this? I be trolling like a motherfucker. Okay, she sent me the article. Okay, perfect. I've been trolling like a mug. I'll be having everybody talking about talking crazy and shit. So, everybody love my trolling. Hey, Miss 45. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget nobody before we get into this. Okay, so reason why I'm doing this show today is because there's a few interesting things that I discovered when it came down to this Kevin Samuels situation. And Nature Boy had a bond hearing today, so I wanted to go over both. First thing about this Kevin Samuels situation is 3 things that I'm having issue with personally myself. I don't know about everybody else, but me personally, I'm having a few issues. Let me send this to myself because we got a few articles I want to go through. So I had to change the title more than once, right? Oh, it's on Instagram. Okay, I have to make sure. Hey, Miss Diamond, how you doing? So, there's a YouTuber by the name of Kevin Samuels, and he's been linked to the Manosphere, and it's a lot of different things going on with Kevin Samuels. He started off doing, I can say started off, but he kind of got his foot in the door doing reviews on colognes, and then became kind of like a consulting to most, kind of like a personal consultant, you would say. His name started to get pretty big on YouTube, and he got to a point where he started to rub shoulders with a lot of big people in the industry. He had over 1 million subscribers on Instagram, 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He did really pretty good for himself. Recently, Kevin Samuels had got into some trouble with the FBI because of the murder of the subway murders. The subway murderer is linked to the Manosphere. Not sure if you really know all what's going on, but as I said before, this is going to be somewhat of a breakdown. So, and the Manosphere has been under investigation for a while, and I have been doing my research, so it was really interesting. Well, yesterday, and I'm going to do some numbers today, so I just want to kind of go with that. Yesterday, which was 5/5/2022, there was reports of Kevin Samuels surfaced that Kevin Samuels had passed away. There was no real confirmation, but there was reports that Kevin Samuel passed away. And when I seen this, and this is just my end because I look at YouTubers, I'm not looking at the subscribers. I can't blame the subscribers for their opinion or what they do, but I'm looking at YouTubers starting with these streams that they're not confirming information. Some are saying alleged, but they really didn't know. Some of them was having whole goddamn parties, right? Celebrating the fact that this man passed away. Now I'm gonna say this, and I really do mean this. As a YouTuber, just a motherfucker you see on YouTube, I do not hate you as a human being, or your life doesn't matter because your opinion about a certain situation is not of the same opinion I have. I think you got to be a sick motherfucker. Good morning, everybody. To sit up and gloat and be happy that a man is allegedly dead, because ain't none of you motherfuckers called and checked on nothing. You reading with some paperwork, you really ain't called and checked. Out of all of these content creators and all these people putting out, you're getting third-hand information. How many of y'all called Grady Hospital and asked them, was he even there? Is this real? Is this fake? If something happens, and it is scary as fuck, if something happens to me, you ain't really knowing nothing, and you just putting it out there. You put in the paper some shit. You don't even know who the fuck my mama really is, who she ain't. And some person come up here and say they me. Nobody knows nothing. But everybody just go off of what the second, third, fifth hand information. I have never been so, I'm not going to say ashamed to be a black woman, but so disappointed in my sisters. Well, we could have stood up and said, even though this man said what we said, God said, forgive your enemies. God said, why are, in the words of church lady, why are you looking for the living amongst the dead? Why are you looking for the dead amongst the living? Why are we speaking against this man that's allegedly passed away like this? But he was bad, but you ain't bad for the shit you saying. This shit is crazy as hell this morning. Now, one thing that it's a few things that's bothering me about this situation. One is when you call Grady Hospital and maybe they won't tell the truth over the phone. Let's give you that. But when you call Grady Hospital, the woman said the man ain't passed away there. Y'all don't believe me? Let's make a phone call. Because I'm a fact check for my motherfucking self. Now, I'm not saying it is true, or I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm telling you what happens when I call into Grady Hospital. Y'all gotta excuse my my country accent, but I had to call in with a country accent. So let's go. Let's fact check. Now I'm gonna just tell you what Grady Hospital told me. And her number, she gave me her personal number too. Hold on. 610. Let's call and check. No one called in to confirm anything. All of these big people. Please leave your message. Oh, let me see. Maybe it's 616. Hold on. All of these people celebrating. Hello, how are you doing today, ma'am? I just wanted to do a confirmation. I had called about my friend. I was asking, did he pass away in your hospital? His mother confirmed him as passed away, as deceased. So are you sure that Kevin Roshan Samuels did not pass away in Grady Hospital, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure. He wasn't brought to this hospital. He went to a different hospital.
Okay, so do you know the hospital that is? Because they're reporting that it's here.
I've seen that it was Piedmont.
Can you repeat that again, ma'am?
Piedmont Hospital.
You said Piedmont?
Piedmont, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll check that. Thank you so much. But it wasn't Grady, correct?
Correct.
Thank you so much for confirming for me. Don't believe me, call yourself. I don't know, Parkin. She just did it. Piedmont, thank you so much. To confirm a death, it's against HIPAA, but that's the department to confirm it. I know I'm not going to report on some shit I didn't know. The lady said it wasn't in no goddamn Grady. So at least we're going to put the information out there. Let's make sure that the information is opinions are not HIPAA violation. The woman on the phone led with I think. Thank you so much. We're not going to confirm fake information. We're not going to just put anything out there. Okay, so thank you so much. As I said before, whatever police report at the end of the day, they said it was at that hospital. So it's just the smallest things in the world that matter. I'm not going to report that the man passed away at a certain hospital, and that wasn't even that. I'm going to make sure that everything that I report is 100% confirmed, or I won't be reporting it. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Now, I'm looking up this other number here, and it's a few things that that kind of bother me, as I said before. One of the first things, and thank you so much for everybody that you say HIPAA. Let me see. I'm pretty confident that if a person is in the fact that sees HIPAA was violated, but if the person was not at their hospital, then nothing was violated. He wasn't there. Period. No, I see that, Lisa. I'm getting all the confirmations now. Regardless if it's confirmed or not, either way it go, I'm starting with the beginning. For one, it wasn't the hospital. Not at all, Seattle girl. We just called Grady Hospital, and the lady said it was not there. So this is what I'm saying. Everybody has the wrong information immediately. That's the hospital I just called was Grady. Yeah, that's fine. You in a Facebook group, but I literally called the hospital. So I don't know what your Facebook friends' information y'all got, but the hospital said it didn't happen there, and yet it actually happened at another hospital. So let's make sure that with this story, I want to make sure that we're reporting everything accurately. Okie dokie, Miss Lady. I just want to make sure I'm reporting everything accurate. Now, let's move on. This is the information that was set out. The report that was made. This is the wrong season. I had pulled off of Shade Room today, where they have put out a few, just a few pieces of information. So hold on 1 second. You said the ambulance. This is where we're going to pull a report. Actually, we're going to the actual report. I don't know if you've ever been in any of my breakdowns, but just trust the process. We're literally scraping through everything with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this to you out loud, and there is some information that is blocked out. Now, the information that's blocked out here would be the lady that was there name, her age, her birthday year is there, 1990. The race is taken out. His information there, his his age is also blacked out, and they allowed his race and everything else to be shown. And then at the bottom of it is the actual report. So let's go ahead with this report. See exactly what they're saying. Let's keep saying that name. What does that mean? And salute to everybody in the chat. Free parking. Well, you just seen. Thank you so much, Maya. You just seen 1,500 people say or more that it was at Grady Hospital. So I don't know what are we really still on that for. We confirmed that it wasn't Grady. And NBC is not my only source. I don't go to people for my source. I go to the actual source for my source, sir. Hopefully that when people are doing their research and giving you information, they confirming shit in your face and not just telling you anything. We snoopers over here. We deal and dabble in receipts. Thank you, though. All right, let's read this right quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the offense code is malicious, miscellaneous non-crime was considered the actual offense. So it says on May 5th, 2020, this is actually what's in the report. Oh, no, you find free parking. I didn't say you disagreeing. I'm just making sure we all on the same page about my confirmation process. You know what I mean? Make it confusing. I don't want to make it seem like I'm disregarding his death. What I'm saying is I'm not going to report information that's incorrect. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up on just all of this, where it should have been a celebration of life. You have to make sure that you reporting the right shit, or, you know, this is YouTube. You got to make sure. Remember Mona Simone? I'm sorry, but it's true. Motherfuckers reported on that and had to come back without. So I'm just making sure we got this information right. So I came with the report too. So it doesn't seem like anything else other than we're getting to the bottom of this, because it's still, this shit something ain't right about this. Okay, so on May 5th, 2020, and there I go with the numbers. He was born in 1965. He died on May the 5th, the 5th day, the day before the 6th day. So that 6 and that 5 is very prevalent in this man's life. No, murder by numbers, but okay. So so the Figueroa officer responded to a call at blank, blank, blank in Atlanta regarding a person injured upon arrival. The Figueroa observed the fire department engine number 21 performing CPR to a black male unresponsive on the floor of his apartment. I guess this is the lady's part of the lady's testimony too. I then met something, I guess the lady's name, who identified the man as Mr. Kevin Samuels. The lady, the unknown lady, stated that she and Mr. Samuels met last night. Now, this is the part that's kind of interesting. They came to his apartment and spent the night, and she spent the night with him. Unknown lady also said that early in the morning, Mr. Samuels complained of chest pain and attempted to help her, and she attempted to help him, but he fell on top of her, like on Color Purple, and he fell on top of her and proceeded to notify 911. Also, she requested 911 operator to contact the front desk of the front desk for a defibrillator to keep Mr. Samuels responsive until Grady arrived, because she is a nurse. Grady bus 714, Mr. Samuels was later transported and everything is set. So Jay Savage, it didn't say that, but then this is my one thing. It never said that the man was in a sexual encounter or doing anything with the woman. She just said he fell over on her. So that's one thing. So when you break that down, you just met this man the night before. The next day he wakes up, complains of chest pains, and suddenly dies. That's interesting. Yesterday, his girlfriend came online. Said sounded like somebody put eye drops in his drink. Whether the person is not in the hospital or not, Georgia, that doesn't sound right at all. Not sure. Okay. So this is another thing that happened. His girlfriend, alleged girlfriend, came online and did a video. He probably was drugged. Now we talking. Now we getting to the point. Now we're talking. Something's not right. The alleged two things that stood out to me yesterday. Jessica X is profiting off of Kevin Samuels' death. I'm gonna say that again. Jessica X is the only person I see out of all of these folks who's actually profiting off of the death of Kevin Samuels. That was the first thing I noticed. And the second thing is Kevin Samuels' girlfriend. Hey, Michael Phillips. This is very interesting, right? I seen this yesterday. Oh, your shit. And then I'm going to get, after I see part, I'm not going to play this whole video. I just want to kind of show something right quick. Earlier the video was something like, I seen the title of it. I had to come find this video. Something to the title was like, is he dead or not? But you was the girlfriend. And instead of you going, oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, there. I didn't even know I could do that. Instead of you going to be by your man's family or however the shit that shit go. Okay, what did I just do? Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know what I just did. There we go. When it come to clout, motherfuckers will sell their soul. Very much so. Did you say the woman that was there during his death was a nurse? Yes, Michael Phillips. Allegedly, she was a nurse. She told them to send a defibrillator. I repronounce it. Now, I got this video off of Jessica X channel. This was my issue. This don't seem like a person that just lost their man.
Let me call the other one. Hold on, y'all. I'm calling Kevin now because we're going to stomp this out in real time. If this is fake news, we're going to stomp this out in real time. We're going to stomp this out in real time, guys. Okay, so let me just look at these comments. Definitely fake news. How do you know it's fake news? No answer, guys. My stomach just hurt right now.
Kevin Samuel was your man. I believe that the other lady, I think she waited for them to cook. Allegedly, she waited for the ambulance to bring it. Paid off to slide something in his drink. Money and fame are the root of all evil. And a lot of these dudes will fall for a pretty face or a big butt and a smile, and that bitch is here to destroy you. A lot of men don't understand that they got the life of Solomon, where these bitches be their downfalls. They don't even see it. But a lot of these females don't understand that a man could be your downfall. So it's the same thing, but she supposed to be the woman. She the main chick. Your man is in the news for being caught with another woman, and you online trying to, this is why I'm telling y'all something ain't right. And you online trying to find him instead of going to go find him. What? She ain't even grieving. I don't believe this is right. I'm going to call Kevin, guys. I'm going to call him, guys. No, guys, we're going to call him, guys.
I take stuff like this very seriously. And I'm going to tell you what, you take it lightly, you think it's funny, you got flames waiting for you. That's what I believe. But go ahead, laugh, kiki, make up stuff. Think it's a joke. Think it's a joke. You got mental illness if you do. Oh, really? I am? I'm pathetic. The hitman? That's what I am? Oh, no. We're going to shine you bright. We're going to shine you bright. Hitman, what'd you say about me? What'd you say about me? Wow, I'm pathetic? I'm pathetic? Let's go to Hitman's channel. I'm going to go to your channel. We're going to find out who's really pathetic. Don't play with me. You can be blocked and deleted. Y'all remember Hitman? Go to Hitman's channel. Look up the Hitman.
What the fudge? Sickle? You find out your man is allegedly dead, and with another woman, and your reaction is to go online and cuss out subscribers? This is a reactionary video. This is not to harass, bully, steal content. I do not own this content, but I am only doing a reactionary video to this situation. If y'all don't understand why I had, after I seen this, I damn sure called hospitals, checked them, double checked, and all that. Make sure we reporting real facts. Hold on. She made sure she went live and got her click and view, just like Jessica X profited off of his death. This shit is fucking sickening. This is all these black men that's acting like they here for the black woman, talking about the shit that he said about black women. What a lot of them bitches went on there and told they own goddamn business. Now, didn't they? How fucking dare she? She's sitting here like, where we going to your channel, Hitman? Bitch, you need to be trying to find out if your man is alive or dead. Good morning, Clyde. This some bullshit.
You know, on YouTube, y'all know we can actually find out your real names and stuff through YouTube. So y'all think I've created an avatar and nobody knows your real name? If it's considered harassment, YouTube, we can get your info. So keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing. Where's Jared? What are y'all saying? That's what I'm saying, Tim R. See, and what I love about this is that a lot of these dudes are so weak, so inept, such losers. They can't even put their full government on here or their face. Cam up. Cam up and say this to my face since you got it. You want the smoke? Bring it to me. No, Tim R, where's your face, boo-boo? Tim R, what's your full government? Huh? What's your full government, Tim R?
This is the girlfriend. This is a high-value woman. What's up with you, James? Ooh-wee. Where is the high value? What? What? I am floored. I am floored.
Why you keyboard bandit in your mother's basement? Probably making lampshades out of skin. That's you, Tim R. Single chat, every single thing on. You don't have your real name in government, and you want to be a keyboard bandit.
So how is what he said and how you felt any different from how?
Then Gossip of the City T is saying, nah, he is out here for real. He is out of here for real. Can y'all see it's kind of blurry? I think it's going to be too blurry for y'all to read, but I'm just showing you what I'm reading. So it looks like the rumor, if it is fake, it started from them. If they have real information, okay. You know, it is what it is. If it's real information. Gossip of the City T. Let me pull up their Instagram. Any other news blogger or anybody who keeps their stuff private. If you Gossip of the City, Gossip of. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm messing up because you know when I'm flustered, I mess this. Right? We know people post fake. So this is no super chats. This is not monetized. This right here is only specifically for us. If this is fake news, we're going to be combating that in real time. But if it is real, we are investigating to get to the bottom of this because we're not going to let this float out there unchecked. Actually, no, let me see this person saying so. Hold on, guys. I just got.
Why would you confirm? Why would you come online? Yes. And then that was another reason why I had issue with this situation. Because as that man's mother said, she didn't know her son was dead until social media told her son was dead. That was the wrongest shit in a fucking world. Before somebody. There's no sound for who? Wait, who don't have sound? Me? Can anybody hear me? Testing 1, 2. Okay, I don't know what you mean. Can y'all hear the sound of the video? Okay, thank you. And y'all can hear it? And you can hear the sound of the video as well, right? Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, the mother didn't find out about him passing until social media told her. That's another reason why I've been checking and making sure before I did this show. I knew that, okay, it wasn't Grady, it's another one, whatever the case may be. I know what the hell these people are saying. Reason being, his mama didn't even know he passed away. Why would the girlfriend come on live, run a whole show, and not know well up into how far have we been into this motherfucking video? At an hour and 19 minutes, she still ain't got confirmation if this man is alive or dead yet, ladies and gentlemen. But she's still online versus trying to go find her motherfucking man that just got busted with another woman. But you want to jump in front of the rumors and all this other shit. This shit is crazy right now. While the rest of the world is, well, I ain't gonna say rest. While half of these evil motherfuckers are celebrating the death of a black man, regardless if you believed in him, what he had to say or not. Clem, what you mean shaking my head? What's happened, mama? But she's a high value. This is high value. This is why I tell women don't allow these men to place goddamn titles and high excited and low excited titles on us. Because what their definition of what would be so quote unquote high value woman may be a trash ass bitch that'll in their wake of maybe their death allegedly, because at this time she had no nothing. The bitch will go online, run a whole show, argue with these niggas and everything else before she came and found out what was wrong with you. Women, you put your own value on your own self. Don't let no man put no value on you. And you men need to start being a little bit more choosy on what you really think a high value woman is. Because what happened to that man could easily be any of us. Remember, we're YouTubers. And everybody got an opinion that somebody don't like. Is it okay to in the wake of someone's death, celebrate and be joyful? We blaming that on karma and God? Let's go, man.
Another message. Hold on. No, I got your things. I just looked at the DMs. I just looked at your DMs and you confirmed like that Gossip of the City T is posting that this is what happened as fact. It doesn't. Okay. Okay. I got your email. Your email, who you are. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I've actually reached out to him and his fiance. I've reached out to find out any information because we're going to try to kill this if this is fake news. That's why we're doing this. Please, no money for this, guys. I don't want no money.
Did she say she reached out to him and his girlfriend, his fiance? What? What the fuck is Jessica X talking about then? Wait a fucking minute. Give me 2 seconds. We have to check. She said fiance. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me check this. Something ain't right. She might have been the sneaky link.
I don't want no money. Anybody who's trolling, I promise you are going to. Everything's recorded. You're going to be blocked, deleted. If you say anything slanderous, you're nobody. I'm calling Grady. Grady, what am? That don't make any sense. Let me just see. Maybe you're right. I can be. I could be wrong, so I'm not going to call you out like that if you're correct. Oh, this is about to get ghetto. So, oh my god, that is so, y'all. I'm just kind of like, yeah, he has passed. What in the world? Anybody want to call in? Let me tell you something. I need to see you. You need to have a camera because I need to see who you are. Call in and share.
This can't be his girlfriend. It's already, some ain't adding up. This can't be his. On her page, she, hold on. Where that video at? Here she go. Hold on.
Sherry.
That can't be. This, nah. I don't know what Jessica X talking about. This ain't his ex-girlfriend. Have a girlfriend experience. Shut up. Yeah, this can't be his girlfriend. She too calm. This ain't no ex-girlfriend and no girlfriend. That's impossible.
Kevin. I don't want to hear no negative. We're not going into that. That was Kevin just on his birthday. I can't, y'all. Sorry, I got these lights on. I'm not going.
But that's her with him. Wait a minute. But she with him. She took that picture. What the fuck is going on here?
What? That's where my brain is right now. What? I thought, and anyway, so continuing the story, when Kevin actually, I was panicked. I was like, did something happen to him? Like, I don't know. It just, my spirit, something in me was just like worried. And that's how I get. Like, if I'm a friend of yours, or I know you, I'm hanging out with you, whatever it is, I am like searching high and low. Okay. It's just how I am. It's just who I am. Like I said, I've been on YouTube groups, on YouTube chats, like I said, helping to solve crimes and helping people. Like, that's just part of what I do. I enjoy helping people. But this right here, Kevin is confirmed. How? Yeah, this is Kevin on his birthday. With his cake coming out and all of that. His cake was coming out and everything. I'm not gonna post those. I'm not gonna show the video, things like that. If his family wants to see that, his family will want to have it. I'm just showing you that because to show that he was, this wasn't like a man that was falling apart. Trust me, he wasn't. Like, I mean, people were there. We get to tell you.
My nigga, that is his bitch. I am thoroughly fucking sick to my stomach right now, bro. Like, this shit is scary as fuck, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? This is crazy. Nah, man. Something ain't right. Church lady, something is not fucking right, bro, on everything I love. I got a bad feeling about this shit.
Lord, what is going on? Lord. Something just ain't right. It just ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right.
Who said that I'm confused? Don't be confused, mama. What's going on is this shit is turned, the math's not adding up. How is she, this is supposed to be a girlfriend, and this leaving me. Ooh. Good morning, Dee. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I'm trying to get it out. I'm sorry. This supposed to be her man, and he's allegedly might be passed away. Instead of you going to go find out what hospital he at, you being in hystericals, girl, I'm going to be like, hold on, I got to find that. Find that. What's the name? Might be too soon, but I'm going to use it anyway. All them bitches falling out. Only reason why I came to this motherfucker, because your mama told me. Your mama invited me. But I'm letting you know all them bitches is falling out. All of them, all of them, all of them, all of them, all of them. You feel me? It wasn't one of those. I wouldn't have been here if your mama didn't tell me to come. It was what? No. She's sitting here calm, like ain't nothing ever. Like, this is creepy. I've never seen a person respond to a death of a partner, a boo, a baby daddy. I seen motherfuckers when Nipsey Hussle died get more hysterical than this. And that wasn't really even their baby daddy. And bitches was really falling out, crying, hurt over Nipsey. Them hoes was ready to have whole fights over Nipsey Hussle. And they ain't met that man a day in his life. And them kids out there talking about Nipsey Hussle, my baby dad. I mean, Nipsey Hussle, my daddy. And kids really do believe that. So how the fuck she this calm, not a tear? She cussing out subscribers. She showing pictures. You can't say, come on now, because I thought maybe I had it wrong. You know me, I'm quick to say, okay, y'all, I might have had this wrong. We started this show off breaking down the exact hospital we was at. Okay, we go from there, we can move from there. Let's go to the hospital, get that straight. Because everybody, one folks saying one, saying another. It's our Peabody, okay? We done moved it on to Peabody. We went from there and we start breaking down the report that this anonymous nurse, all of a sudden the nigga meet a nurse on a Thursday and your ass dead by Friday. Now, I'm going to keep it real. It sounds like some Pimp C shit to me. I'm just saying real quick. I ain't a big enough YouTuber and worry about enough motherfuckers hear me what I got to say. But I'm going to keep it real. Since Zach TV, I don't trust this shit. I know why that man was fined 17 hours before he was pronounced dead. And all of a sudden, he meets a mysterious nurse and he gone. And this bitch up here trying to figure out, excuse my language, I ain't gonna disrespect the woman, but this biatch right here sitting up acting like she trying to figure out Lei private eye on her own man case. Before you went and you the girlfriend, why you ain't got the police? Why you ain't good down to the motherfucking office? Why you sitting here online and your man could he hurt? All of this shit is weird. Spooky even.
There for his birthday, and he was happy and healthy. He's helped me quite a bit behind the scenes. I've never spoken. If I wanted clout, I could have filmed that whole weekend and posted it. But I didn't do that because that's not what it's about. But he's helped me behind the scenes with a lot. Hold on one second. My hair out, natural hair out. These are the things that he told me that I should be doing. And he said, you need to represent yourself as a classy woman. You need to give women somebody to look up to. He's like, because I can talk all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't agree with that advice. I don't believe if something happens to your partner or your mate, you should come online and make a whole show about it. I don't think you should profit off your partner for clicks and views. I think that's one of the lowest things you could ever do. It's almost worse than bitches having to use their kids for a click and view. It's really pathetic. I would never respect it. And something's just not right about it. Just not right at all. This whole situation, hey Jen, whole situation is deep as fuck. And my question, did that look, I don't want to use all the video, I ain't trying to get flagged, but this with the all that you seen, did that seem like someone who was really urgent or concerned about anything? Right? It didn't seem like any of that. That don't sound like a girlfriend. That don't sound like a side bitch. That don't sound like a nothing. I never seen a woman react like that when somebody allegedly that they spent time with did all of that for them. Don't trust these hoes. Hell no. That he supposedly did all that for you, and this is your response. We're almost at the hour mark. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that link. I'm going to let you go ahead and chime in. You might want to leave your comments, questions, concerns. Join the conversation. Talk about it. The whole, and it's a very sad thing that that he has passed away. As I said before, I noticed that one, he had those issues with the FBI being attached to the subway killings and just everything with the manosphere. So it seemed like for a person that already had all of that stuff on his plate, an untimely passing is just was real foul. You know what I mean? It's real sad. And it was even more sadder to see how many Black women and Black men celebrated this death. They did meet the night before. No, she's not the one that met him the night before. This is some nurse that he met the night before. And he does, and she was the one that told exactly what to bring to save his life and everything. So this whole thing is creepy. It's very creepy. Hey, girlie.
Hey there. That was her man.
That was her man. Oh, don't say man. Now, hold on. I'll just play it. That's her man. That's her man. You were right, girl. And look how they treat their man. Shit.
I'm telling you, their man, they make money off their man.
Oh shit. If that's what it takes to have a man, you might want to give that one up because honey, that was all bad. That was
want to get you a little Cujo instead. Get your little dog child.
Girl, no, but it's just like all bullshit aside, her reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very monotone.
The name of the nurse. Hold on, Diva. I have the police report, one of the police reports here, but they blocked out most of the information. So the things I would like to see is her race, the age, and that name. Those are the three things that I want to see. They blocked everything out.
The race is other, and it says island.
Islander.
Yeah.
I seen something other. Islander. Yeah, I seen Islander. You should look at the police report. It's weird, the name under the nurse. What is the name under the nurse, Diva? You could just tell me. I just need the confirmation on if the nurse attempted CPR. I am not sure about that.
Well, he could have been a do not resuscitate as well, because some people have
No. He's saying like when the nurse was with him, did she attempt CPR? And the thing about that, you see, and that's a very good question, but the thing about that is that nurse better not be a BBW. I swear to God, shut the hell up.
Oh my God, y'all need to quit.
Not the BBW. Hold on, let me pull the second part of this video. Okay, hold on.
We is not
all them hoes falling out. All of them. The only reason why I came is because your mama invited me. You remember that one you said
she need your IG. She
okay,
send it to you.
Lady Snoop TV is legendary. And once again, as Lady Snoop TV is legendary. Hey, Terry Keisha, twin.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody, Terry Keisha. Hold on, I'm trying to send this to myself so I can pull these up right quick. But I'm not exactly sure. So let me pull up this report because I can only see it a little bit and I'll let you know. TMZ says she asked the front desk for the fib. They said they didn't say anything about CPR. Thank you so much, Daddy Kenzo.
Okay.
I don't know what a defib is.
And why would a defibrillator is that it's the thing that you use.
I might do know what it is.
To pump their heart. You know, whenever they say clear and they turn it up, boom, clear, boom, clear. That's a defibrillator.
I know what they use
to reset the heart.
What the hell would they have why would they have that at the front desk?
No, they don't have that at the front desk with she should have did CPR until the ambulance came. The ambulance has a defibrillator.
I think that's what I said. She must have asked the ambulance that, not the front desk.
See, they have so many different versions of these stories going around that
that's why I had to check my
It's getting crossed up. Like a lot of wires are getting crossed up.
I very much think so. That part right there is definitely true. Hold on, I want to pull this video up because I know it's too soon, but I gotta make light out of all situations.
Girl, we try to, because the way they a lot of people celebrating this man's death, that's wrong. I didn't agree with a lot of stuff he said, but I didn't wish death on the man. I mean,
that shit is crazy to me.
Yeah.
I can't get with it. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling this. Hold on. I gotta do this video. It's just I ain't shit. It's too soon, but I gotta do it though. It's just hold on. I'm pulling them up now. Let me put this last one here. It's just I gotta pull it up.
I had to pull my chat screen
I'm
down.
calling my name. Come on. I'm almost finished. You ain't gotta rush me. You know what? I'm gonna take these out and say what I gotta say to you. The only reason I came here because your mama asked me. I wasn't gonna come. Because you know what? All them hoes out there falling out. All of them. All of them. All of them. All of them falling out. And you know what? That one bitch, Shell, you said you weren't fucking with. That bitch done fell out. It's all good. It's all good. And then your baby mama, I don't know what she crying that hard for because your mama said that wasn't even your baby. But all them bitches you lied about, they all in here. But guess what? I ain't as sad as I was because I still was paying that life insurance policy on your ass. All I need is a death certificate. Dead ass.
Girl, all of them.
My God.
All of them. All of them falling out. All of them.
Oh,
all of them. All of them. All of
Jesus,
them.
Jesus.
All of them falling out, girl.
This is a hot mess.
Yes, it is, because that's exactly how them women is acting right now.
Yeah.
Very much so.
There's a lot of them celebrating.
Very much so.
Know, I don't like that.
But then that's the same. Even though that video was the truth, that's how a lot of these black women are acting right now, and it's a fucking shame.
Yeah.
All of them falling out. All of them. Very much so. I had somebody tell me last night. I had somebody tell me last night. Hey, I'm glad that motherfucker gone. I said, excuse me. Are you serious? Over in his opinion?
What?
I don't even and I don't care for the man's opinion, but I'm not about to speak bad upon him in his passing. The fuck is wrong with everybody? Okay, thank you so much, Dirty Kenzo.
They don't have compassion anymore.
This shit is foul. Very much so. Very much so. Oh, so he wasn't 56, he was 57. Damn, they made this nigga 60. Okay, and he finally made it. Then it made it to TMZ News.
If it made it to TMZ, there's some truth to it.
It's called to Kevin's home. Okay. So the lady met him on Wednesday night with him at his place in Atlanta. The woman who was a nurse said Kevin started to complain about chest pains on Thursday morning. She tried to help him. She told the cops he fell on top of her, so she called 911 and requested a defibrillator from the front. She did ask the defibrillator from the front desk of the apartment complex. What?
But if he fell on top of her, how did she get the phone? Did she already have the phone on her? Did she have to move his body?
Maybe she had to throw him off of her.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, how did you even get access to the phone to dial 911?
I'm not exactly sure. Following on social media, including so we started doing the controversy. Okay, I'm married, 35. Okay, he worked earlier this year as asking the rapper dating advice. Okay, so that's all they put. So it says nothing about CPR.
So
it said that's another thing. Like you meet somebody on one day and all of a sudden you just complaining of chest pain.
So CPR wasn't administered.
Not at all. It says nothing about CPR.
Wow.
It says nothing about it. And she a nurse. Yes, Michael, she a nurse.
The first thing she should have did was checked his vitals, opened up his airway, first of all, tilt his head, opened up it. And the only reason I know because my mother's a nurse, and I've been in these type of situations, when it comes to certain family members getting sick, they'll just fall out. They'll fall anywhere, but you can't panic. And being a nurse, she should have been prepared. You open his airway, check his vitals, see if he's breathing, check for a pulse, and if it's bad, dial 911 on speakerphone and let them know what you're doing, give them the address and let them know that you're actually keeping a constant pump with his chest. whether he's breathing or not, you should be pumping that man's chest.
Girl,
you know,
Lenny, you blaming Red Bull now?
That's what I heard.
That makes no sense. How you gonna automatically? I drink Red Bulls every day.
No, Red Bulls will cause cardiac arrest.
But this is what I'm saying though. On a healthy 50-something-year-old man,
it don't matter how healthy you are. Too much of anything is bad for you.
But but then this is my thing. How can you? This is my question.
No damage.
This is my question. How can you blame the Red Bulls when you didn't know what he did in his personal life?
Well, that's true.
That would be premature for us to automatically blame what you see, but you're not blaming what you don't see. Until you get the toxicology report on what he really passed on, can anybody just predetermine, oh, well, this is this and this is that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's another thing with these Hey, Mike.
Peace, Sister Lady Snoop.
Salute to you, brother Michael Phillips.
Hey,
How are
Mike.
you?
Peace, Church Lady. The reason why I keep bringing up the nurse aspect, years ago, it's almost been 30 years now. I lost my first wife. She had a heart attack. I didn't know she was having a heart attack. She was right next to me. I thought she was having a seizure, right? Called 911, and I was, in my mind, I'm in a sort of a frantic state. I'm thinking like I need to keep her from swallowing her tongue. Paramedics the fire station is right down the street. So they got there in no time. And then when they got there, they immediately put her on the floor and they started the defibrillator and the CPR thing. It didn't dawn on me that it was a heart attack. So CPR, I had never been trained in CPR. And so that wasn't in my mindset. I'm saying all of that to say that since my wife passed away from her heart attack, I've made
condolences.
I've made
sorry for your loss.
I appreciate that, but like I said, that not to minimize it. I mean, that was 30 years ago. I've been remarried since, but I'm saying all of that to say that ever since then, I've made it my business to be certified doing CPR because I know what to look for. But my point is, if she's a nurse, and that's why I keep harping on that nurse aspect. Okay, I get you asking for the defibrillator. I can't say it either, Snoop.
Defibrillator
if it's needed. But the first thing you should have been doing is, like you said, clear the airway, breaths, and chest compressions.
Absolutely.
Like before the ambulance, the defibrillator, any of that got there, she should have been doing that at nauseum. I just want to keep pointing that out.
Absolutely.
And everything I've heard said nothing about her performing CPR, chest compressions, none of that. That's all I'm saying.
She did something a regular civilian that had no medical training would have done.
Exactly.
Call 911.
Even what they call them, the CNAs, they're even trained, and even sitters that aren't even nurses or CNAs. They train you for CPR classes. People who have daycares, they train you.
Very much
CPR.
So. I've been trained for CPR since I was 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
It's just something that you should know. You never know. Because like being around them babies, you better know how to do some CPR. You know what I mean? And then
because you can't do the same CPR on kids that you
can't do on adults.
Hey, Snoop, just one more thing I'm going to drop down. I just wanted to say this because I don't want to change the subject.
No, you're fine.
Like since we're on the topic, it's important.
Okay, come on.
I'm a 55-year-old man. I was diagnosed with hypertension a few years ago. I almost, was on the verge of a stroke because I ignored, yearly medical treatments. As a young man, I felt like there's no reason for me to go to the doctor. I'm good. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I was in the United States Army for like 8 years. So in my mind, I'm a soldier. Like, I don't need to go to the doctor. Nothing. One day at work, I was feeling weird. I didn't know what the hell it was. I ended up going to the emergency room, and my blood pressure was like 210 over 186 or something like that. Like I was on the verge of a stroke.
Yeah, of a stroke.
So when I'm trying to explain to especially Black men in my age group, but even younger, because you need to be on top of it. Once I got diagnosed with hypertension, I've been on blood pressure medication ever since. And this was, 10, 12 years ago. I don't remember the exact number. But because of me being diagnosed with hypertension, I made it my business to go for yearly medical checkups. I get my blood work done. If something don't, like I keep a blood pressure cup in my truck at work, and I keep a blood pressure cuff at home. I check my blood pressure on a regular basis, but also I stay on top of my physicals. And like I said, I get blood work on the regular. And I want to say three or 4 years ago, because of the blood work, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I was at stage 2. So when I'm trying to explain to you, I mean, I'm good.
You're a living testimony, I tell you that much.
But when I'm trying to explain to you, if I had continued with that mentality of, fuck going to the doctor, fuck getting checkups or whatever. When I found out, I could have been at stage 4 and it would have been too late.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that for the men, especially, but for all of us, but for the Black men that's listening, young men, men in their 50s is very important. So
absolutely.
I don't want to pontificate. I just wanted to say that to both of you sisters.
That is beautiful.
I appreciate you allowing me up here, Lady Snoop.
We appreciate you,
of
brother.
course, always.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Drop down.
And that's
okay,
so
no
true.
problem.
That's so true, Snoop, because a lot of men, and I must say nurses too, they do not like to go to the doctor. It's very important that we keep our health in order. Even women, go get your mammograms, go get your checkups, go make sure that you get your yearly pap smears. Make sure that you are on top of all of those things, because as you grow older, your body changes. And what you used to could do, ma'am, you can't do it no more, ma'am. You can't do it. So, all of us, we need to make sure that we are in order, because we never know when our time, is going to come or how we going to go out, and like you say, we don't know what that man personal practices in his personal life was, just like, some of the personal practices we have in our life. It's things that we do that we can do away with, things that we don't necessarily need. We could do away with it, because it's causing more harm to us than it is good. So it's just like a warning and a life lesson to all of us. Once the toxicology, I can't say that, what comes out, then we'll know the truth.
Which is true.
We'll know the truth.
And this is, and you're absolutely correct. And I think that was the most, one of the messages that I think that's not being spoken on, and it's not really being touched on, is that we're all getting older and we should keep up with our health. Right. And I kind of want to switch this a little bit, because I want to read some of these comments right quick that I found on this Kevin Samuels thing. Okay. So I see, and I'm looking at the Industry Unlock page on Instagram, of course. Salute to, Industry on Blast. Salute to you. And they have a series of different posts and tweets and different things what's going on with Kevin Samuels. So it's kind of interesting to see the people's response. So one person put up a meme of a man in the casket, and it says Kevin Samuels trying to figure out who let women in their 30s with 4 kids in his funeral, right? Another person says Black people who are fans of Kevin Samuels talk just like racist white people. All you hear is respectable politics and extreme anti-Blackness come out of their mouths whenever they defend him. Right? This was
not necessarily.
Wait a minute. This was all in the wake of his passing.
Right.
This one dude, this is what standing out to me. This dude named Giovanni Brewster. He says, remember that time that Kevin Samuels pressed the wrong button and the camera turned on and a man was laying in his bed and he tried to act like, hold on.
That was true.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hey, see, y'all ain't shit. Y'all supposed to forget about this stuff. So he say, hold on, we gonna be real with it. He said he passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, he pressed the wrong button and the camera turned on and the man was lying in the bed and he tried to act like it was the woman he was talking to on air who camera did that. He probably died from the stress of being in the closet. This is foul
Oh
as fuck.
no, that ain't right.
Hold on, we're not done, but these are these people's opinions, so I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna fake and cover code nothing. He says people talk constantly about how, girl, there you go with that ice.
No,
People
it ain't
talk
the ice,
constantly,
it's Butterfingers.
girl. My ears. And I'll be talking all this shit, and I'll be eating that Popeye, smacking and all kinds of shit.
You like, I'll be like, look at my friend.
I'm like a chicken with a bone. Like, I was fucking that chicken up. I'm supposed to Popeyes for lunch. What you talking about? Okay, so how about, okay, so it said people talk constantly about how disrespectful he was, but that's what happens when you take advice from a gay man. His entire disposition has grown into clowning women. He spoke to on air as the ringleader of the manosphere. I still have to write about his death, and while I thought I would politely mention something at least on social media, I said I may as well address him. What's that say? I may address him the same way in death that I did in life. He was trash. Now here we go, because I have an issue with these black men.
Right.
Now all of a sudden got the white black woman back. Now this man is dead. Now he was alive and you motherfuckers ain't said nothing. But all of a sudden he dead, and now you're standing up for us. I'm here to call it out. So what the man said was, but who were his fans and supporters? The people who already hated black women, and those that exposed racist views about black men. I remember someone saying recently he was an example of what black men should be. We know who makes their career out of belittling black people, who obsesses over media figures, who likes to call all other black people out as being wrong and indoctrinated. Those made for the accrual of his support, a segment of bigotry society that takes up far too much space as is.
Wow.
This is what people saying in a motherfucking
That's messed
death.
up. That is very distasteful, though.
Looks like his house and his name was at the bottom of the screen. Rappers who actually promoted and take lives you will cry for, but a man speaking on how he feels, you'll tear down. You're not even forced to listen. Life is valuable, no matter if we agree or not. We are not enemies. Very true. Another person says, crazy how people could wait for something to happen to this dude, and it's sad because he was speaking facts. This is their truth. He said, yep, he was telling people to be realistic about the outcomes that they think they deserved in life. In fact, these people are gross. What happened was brought on by cause and effect. I certainly don't believe that people couldn't wait. At the end of all of this, we lost a black man, no matter his beliefs.
Right.
And that's the point of all this situation.
Right.
How can we celebrate a black man dying at the end of the day? I will never celebrate any black man dying. I don't give a fuck what he believed. I'm not the type. I don't treat my enemies how they treat me. So even if a person speak ill upon me in death, I don't have nothing wrong to say about you, my brother.
Right.
This shit is crazy. And I'm not here to defend. I'm just here to speak for what's right. And what you're seeing is some of the most sickest behavior. And it really is starting to show you what people, what their hearts are really like and what they really about.
Yeah. Their heart.
And it's scary because
sad.
being a YouTuber and having a difference of opinion of people. These motherfuckers will celebrate when something like this happens to you.
Yeah.
Now that's the fucked up part about all of this.
That's why I say, hey, something happened to me, don't tell nobody.
Keep it a secret. Keep it a secret. Don't say nothing.
She fine. She doing the Lord's work.
She doing the Lord's work. You can't tell him. The other chick on there, that woman, she scared me. Something wasn't something. I don't know. It's something wasn't right. Something definitely was not right about that.
I heard a lady last night rejoicing, saying that she had put voodoo on him to cause her death.
Preach.
What up, Snoop?
Salute to you, man. What's good with you? You want to add in and chime in on the topic?
Look, I was talking about this last night, man. Me and Neon Oz, we watched everything together, and we
You in
was
love
talking
with some
about this.
neon eyes. I gotta make y'all a
I
story.
am in love with her. That's my
I can
girl.
tell you be
Yeah,
talking about neon eyes.
my
I gotta
baby.
get a boo that just hit the pedal like me and Lady Snoop. We me and Lady Snoop. I gotta give me a boo like that. You feel me?
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
somebody.
definitely claiming her everywhere I go.
Okay,
On
that's
these
all
two
I'm
shit.
talking about. If I can't get claimed, I don't want you. We ain't
Look,
together. Go ahead, talk
listen,
about it.
listen. Look, we trying to do it right, man. Look,
That's right. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no
it's enough.
hiding. Motherfuckers be
Yeah,
trying to hide that shit. That's why I don't work out. Ain't no hiding. Tell the
yeah.
world.
You gotta be wide open, and we talk about this YouTube shit all the time. Like, yo, it's gonna be
That's
some
right.
bullshit that come with this shit, but we won't be worried about
Sure,
that.
that's
But
what all I'm saying. You supposed to have that strong
you
connection
feel
and
me?
that link. That's all that
That's a
matters. But
fact.
go ahead, chime in,
So
Mr. Neon Eyes. I got trust.
but
Mister,
look,
I only have eyes for you.
Okay,
Okay.
now we
that's a
call him
fact. That's a
Mr.
fact.
Neon
I like the
Eyes
way you
from
put
now
that,
on.
Okay.
Mister Neon. That's funny.
Yes, very much so. But go ahead.
Mm. But nah, obviously she been a YouTuber longer than I've been a YouTuber. So
Okay.
she might want to tell this story herself, but she actually talked to Kevin Samuels before.
Okay.
You know, like
Okay.
personally, and she was
Mm-hmm.
telling me like, you know, who he was behind the scenes was not who people think he was when he was talking about, you know,
I'm
telling
quite
women
sure.
what
It
their
was a
value was.
character. It
Yeah,
was his character.
told me it ain't no weird text messages. It ain't no illicit. It ain't no unasked for, you know, sexual penis pics or nothing like that. She was like he was like a big brother type
Oh.
figure as far as advice and shit like that. So I believe that man had another side of it, and a lot of people won't admit it, but they ain't really had no real problem with any of his. None of his talking points was really that extremely disrespectful to me. Before I even knew Neon and what she told me, I never felt like he was that real disrespectful. All he told chicks is that you're a little too fat and you got too many kids and niggas don't like that.
I ain't never seen the man doc, so I ain't got no problem,
That's what I'm
with an
saying.
opinion.
He ain't do
He ain't
nothing.
never, long as he
Right.
ain't doxed, he was
He ain't
okay
never
with
doc.
me.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't say
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. A lot of the people that I just said about myself, he wasn't talking about me. So like I don't
right,
have a gang of
right.
kids. None of that shit he's talking about pertain to me. So I didn't really trip off of him. I really never really paid attention to his content. Seen a few clips and I knew I didn't like that. But nigga, you passed away and I'm about to be sitting up throwing a whole party talking about smoking
Right. I'm
Kevin
not gonna
Samuels
do
back.
that.
That's not about to happen around here. And
No.
it's sick as fuck because a
Yep.
lot of the women that had an issue with it was the ones he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
saying they're saying the distasteful shit. You could have been took the high road
The
and
ones
just
who
said
can't
like,
take no for an answer.
no, it's not even. I disagree with not taking no for answer. I'm saying it's the ones that when he was speaking to one, he spoke to a lot of them women. I wouldn't be considered a high value woman because you say something stupid to me, I'm about to turn up on you.
Right.
And I'm not gonna be online in the wake of somebody saying you passed away and I'm online doing a whole show about you passing away. That ain't a high value woman to me. I ain't one of those things. I would never be that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But I see
Facts.
that it was an awakening deeper than just Kevin Samuels dying. It's a healthy 55, what we would think till we see the toxicology reports, a healthy, what we know, 55-year-old YouTuber. Somebody who's in the same streets that we in, that came up from the same backgrounds that we came from, and we lost one of our comrades. And instead of motherfuckers standing up and saying, okay, even though we don't get along and have the same views, in your death, I'm at least let you rest. They couldn't even do
Facts.
that.
Bro, I put one in the air for the man, bro. Me and my
Right.
dog burned it. Me and my dog. I took a nigga. I bought a quarter. Nigga, I got we got 2 nugs. We rolled that bitch, and we just sat back and we was like, damn, he a black man. You see what
Like,
I'm
think
saying?
about this, my nigga.
He was a black man talking some real shit. That's
But
all we
just
pretty much.
even worse than that, nigga, think about this. That nigga moms didn't find out till social media told him.
Right.
See, the police didn't even get in touch with his mama to break it to her, nigga. The industry, fucking internet told her. Nigga, this shit is so foul as fuck. It's not even funny, homie. Like, I got a
Yeah.
moms, my nigga. Just imagine that shit. My mama don't know nothing happened to me, and she on goddamn Facebook on the stream, and my face pop, nigga. That would devastate that woman.
Yeah.
And it's people that ain't even having no care that his mama was involved. Like she didn't even know this shit.
Yeah. That's
like
sad.
this shit is cold as fuck, and people are so
Very
heartless.
cold.
They not even stopping and thinking about how severe this shit is. That in reality, what really was the cause of this man's heart attack? They're telling us a mystery woman popped up out of nowhere. This nigga dead, and ain't nobody asking no motherfucking questions.
Right.
And yet y'all so happy that this mystery woman did this shit. Nobody's stopping and having common sense and saying, "Wait a minute, this ain't adding up."
Who sent her?
Who the fuck sent her? Thank you. Welcome to the island.
Right.
Hey, look, you saw that live he did before he passed away, talking about dating older women. Apparently, he did a live. He was on like he was on his iPad or some shit like that. And so he did a live like the night before, and you could go with the narrative that there was drugs or whatever, but the man was so distinguished, and I'm not saying distinguished people can't use drugs.
Right.
But if you're gonna do drugs to the point where you're ODing, you're not gonna be that clean before you OD, before you go
Unless it was snuck on
the
him.
rails.
Could have been snuck on him.
Exactly. So he could have been doing something he usually does, and somebody could have been around him to tweak the situation.
Could have
And
been
like
drinking
you
his
said,
Red Bull, and they put some Coke and Viagra in it, just like they saying it's a mixture.
you could put an eye drop. You could put an eye drop in what they say.
She
you could
knew
put
who he was.
Yeah,
She didn't just meet him out of nowhere, because I got another detail, and this is
She was sick.
Hold on, upcoming detail, more details on the Kevin Samuels Atlanta police or per Atlanta police. A woman met Samuels, spent the night with him. She ID'd him as Kevin Samuels. Samuels complained of chest pains, fell on top of her, and she called 911. Officials performed CPR. He was unresponsive. So she knew exactly who he was. He wasn't I didn't know who you was.
But you know what, Snoop? You gotta
because that could have been
head.
a fake name. That because we know who knew that was his real name. That could have been a fake name.
It could have been an alias for the internet. A lot of celebrities make aliases.
That's what I'm saying. So then you go back and you tell the police, you give a fake name. They're reporting on a fake name. You didn't even know the man's real name. You reported it on the stage name. Then she ID'd him.
Yeah.
Not like they said they took the ID out the man's wallet.
She knew who he was.
She gave him the ID. That's weird as fuck.
She knew. She knew. And you got to scratch your head and ask, what nurse you know isn't going to instinctively administer CPR?
And you'll wait for the police. You'll wait for the ambulance to do it.
Sent by somebody to maybe prick him MJ style, or slip something on him. Who sent that woman?
They said the government gave Eazy-E AIDS, man. They went to Eazy-E went to the White House. Next thing you know, he got AIDS.
I don't know that woman.
But we on this. This is something totally different. We talking about somebody who just had connections with a few people in the music industry, my nigga.
Yeah.
He just was linked with Nicki Minaj and Future. So you feel me? I mean, this could have been anywhere from the government to the music industry. Or let's just be honest, that motherfuckers really ain't just giving Grim. Like I said earlier, people ain't just giving the Grim Reaper his credit. Like natural shit don't happen to people no more. You know what I mean? But whatever it is, all of it, it's a lot that seems real fishy. You know what I mean?
It does. And you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist just to have, common logic, Free Parker. It's just things that make you scratch your head. It's not necessarily saying that it's actual factual, but it is something to ponder upon.
It's just not, and then there's no conspiracy about a theory. If it's a theory and it was a possibility of something that could have happened or may have happened, then it's a theory. There's no conspiracy, sir. But go ahead, y'all.
Yeah. Conspiracy theory is that word is it's like what do they call it? It's like Biggie Smalls. It's 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 ironic, you know what I mean? Because it goes
Yeah.
against each other. Because a theory is something that is just an idea that hasn't been
Right.
proven scientifically, you know. So a conspiracy means that someone conspired to create a situation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when they mix that two up, it's like that's just another way of calling somebody crazy.
Pretty
So
much.
so if I got a lemonade stand and every time I go to use the bathroom, it's money missing. You know, if I sit there and I wonder and I'm like, oh, the kid across the street ain't got no lemonade stand, but he always staring at me. It's not a conspiracy theory to say, well, maybe, to think in my head, well, maybe he's over there watching me and coming and stealing my money.
Yeah.
That's not a conspiracy
It's
theory.
definitely an oxymoron.
You see, it's an
Definitely.
oxymoron. There we go, oxymoron. Thank you. That's not a
Rochelle.
conspiracy theory. That's
Mm-hmm.
At
that's
all.
that's me observing shit and being like, damn, what's the possibility? Why would this possibly happen? That's not a
Because
conspiracy.
very much so. And then in reality, it's a lot of content creators that I don't see being logical about the situation. You see what I mean?
Yeah, because it's a lot of strong emotions. Because motherfuckers is caught up in this manosphere, womansphere, black versus white, uh, woman. I mean, black person, black man versus black woman fight. Like the people want to have this fight so bad. It's like, why do you want to fight so bad? But like, I feel like we should heal. We should want to heal so bad. We should want to love on each other so bad.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? We want to fight so bad. Like we got these dudes out here saying crazy stuff, and dudes like me, that's like, man, y'all sound stupid. They talk to me crazy, like, and I'm like, none of y'all can fight though. Y'all don't even show y'all faces.
Oh,
Y'all
here we
can't fight.
go.
You don't show your face. Like y'all the opposite of men, but you're over here telling young men how to get women when you don't get any women. You see what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that
But Kevin
to a
Samuels,
certain extent.
to a certain extent, I'm not asking you to jump off.
I know. I'm
jump
just
off.
throwing.
You know,
I'm just throwing my 2 pennies in there. I'm just.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree with to a
Me
certain
too.
extent.
I'm
I
throwing
do
my
agree.
little 2 nickels in there, you know.
Yeah, throw some little change up in there.
And I
I know
respect
that.
you,
I
ladies.
agree to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
I respect you, ladies, for feeling like you have your own arena as women, and men have their own arena. And I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
giving the 2 cents and letting it be, because I'll be damned if a nigga gonna come at a female for something.
Absolutely.
You
And
know,
I gotta let you know, Preach. We glad to have you come back home. And how does it feel to come back home?
And I never left. But when my sisters in the house would fight, I would go in my room and close the door and lock it.
Oh no.
That's how I
Hey,
grew up.
Neon Eyes. I
You
got Mr.
supposed to
Neon
come out.
Eyes up here. You know your name been changed, right, Preach? I forgot all about that till I seen her drop down.
Not Mr. Meow Eyes, girl.
Neon. He said he claiming her. I love that.
Claiming her.
I love when
I know
men
that's
be like,
right.
That's my
That's
bitch.
cute.
That's mine.
That's cute.
Right here,
I
that's
like
me.
it.
I love that. Okay.
That's me.
That's all I'm
Mr.
talking about.
Neon Eyes. Okay, I like
Okay.
that. I said
I'm gonna get a
neon.
Mr. Lady Snoop one day. I'm telling you, I'm my nigga up here one day. One day I'm gonna get somebody to be a Mr. Lady Snoop. But
I'm telling
just
you,
gonna run a whole show.
he
We
gonna
run
wear
the
a
whole show.
suit. He gonna
Shit.
beatbox while you rap some bars. You know what I'm saying?
I'd have somebody that's my yin and my yang. Hey,
I'm
beautiful.
telling you.
I'm telling you, one day, girl, one day.
Hey,
But let me get right to the
Neon
show.
Eyes.
Okay, I love
Hey, girl.
it. I
It's
liked it
sweet.
together though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I never
it's
said
sweet.
nothing, even though I was privy
I
to
ain't
that
never seen him this
information.
happy. I'm just glad
I
you
kept that
happy.
information in, okay? But I'm happy for him. I love. Like, I
Me
love when people
too.
get together and they do that. That should be bomb. Like, come
Mhm.
on now, black love all the way.
So sweet.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie, man. We sat back and we was like, man, this YouTube shit is crazy, bro. I was like, man, fuck that shit. Ain't none of these niggas could fight, nigga. I already asked them all. I asked every single nigga on this space to catch
They
a
ain't
fade
gonna
with me.
fight.
So listen, I was like,
They ain't gonna
look,
fight.
and it's not even. And now that I got somebody to center me, I don't even want to fight no more. I'm like,
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
I
That's
already
right.
been through
If you
that
got
phase.
somebody
Well, you
willing to help
stay
you
with
change
her,
your life,
shoot.
that's all
Stay
that
with Miss
matters.
Neon,
That's what
shoot.
I'm talking
Keep
about.
that lion caged, girl. Keep it caged for us. We like this.
Surround. You
Keep it
are funny. I
caged,
like it
girl.
though. That's
Me
tight.
too. It's cute.
William, y'all got to start doing some shows together. The his and her
Sloop, sloop.
shows.
Look,
Okay.
we got something planned.
Start giving relationship expert advice or some shit like
We've
that.
been trying. We've done a couple of lives on like relationships
I'm
and
gonna come check y'all out.
I'm gonna have to
communication.
invite y'all on this show. We got to do a relationship show.
A Mr. and
Oh, we'll
Mrs.
pull up.
Mr. and
Yes.
We'll
Mrs. I'll
pull up.
definitely host that.
Ladies,
I
so you
might,
already know.
you know what?
You already
You know
know
what
what
I
it
would
is.
like to do? I want to do a
Hit me on
show.
Instagram because she ain't got
Okay.
no social media. Hit me
Okay.
on Instagram and then we set it up. We'll definitely pull up.
Okay.
Definitely pull up this weekend. We can do it this weekend.
Oh yeah, this is what I was about to say. I want to do a show where either with relationship advice or how well do you know your mate?
Okay.
And I'm
How
gonna ask
well
a
do you
series.
know your mate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mate.
Mate.
Hey,
Mate.
mate.
Hey, mate.
Mate.
How well
But
do
I
you
think
know your
that'll be a
mate?
tight ass show though. So I want to see just how well y'all really know each other in y'all relationship. Well, thank you so much, Neon Eyes. You know it's gonna be all the fun and everything. It's nothing gonna be serious, but I want to see how well y'all know each other. I think that'll be a good
Yeah,
show.
we don't like do nothing but laugh over here, girl. We just
We got to have
clown and
fun.
Yeah.
laugh.
Oh no shit. Oh no, we watch a lot of stuff. Hey, listen, she knows so much shit about this YouTube shit that I started getting on YouTube during the pandemic. If I would have got on you, if I would have been in these spaces before that, I'd have been snatched Neon. I'd have been snatched. She'd have been in Florida with me a long time ago. Long time.
Mhm.
If I'd have been on, if I'd have met her earlier, I'd have snatched her earlier. Look, I'm a man.
Oh, shoot.
I saw what I wanted, and I pursued it. You see what I'm saying? And this
Mhm.
is why when I stepped in these spaces and I heard of the manosphere, I'm like, the manosphere. That sounds like some gay ass shit off rip. Like, and then just coming from the streets, I'm straight off the streets, getting on the YouTube, niggas talking about a manosphere. I'm like, manosphere. Who the fuck would think of a word like that? Then I started looking at niggas, and I started looking in these spaces, and then boom, I met Queen's Throne. She let
Let
me up
me
on the panel, and then boom, I became a YouTuber. You see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Let me ask you something right quick. How many? And I want you to think back for like the past 30 years. How many people have you known in the public eye met a mysterious woman on one day, and by the next day they were gone?
Right.
A mysterious woman on one day, and the next day they were gone.
Yes.
In the public eye. Shit. Um, a mysterious woman. I don't know
Including
anyone
Pimp C.
personally.
Including Pimp C. I'm talking about in the
Including
public
Pimp
eye.
C.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, oh, um, we could talk about niggas that then got shot in the street. I'm gonna have to go.
No.
I'm gonna have to go to
No.
game.
I'm talking about public eye.
I don't know,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
I
This
don't know.
public eye.
Who you know? I don't know. I can't think of none.
Only other person
You
that
might
come
have
to
to
my mind.
Google it.
Only other person that come to my mind right now, and I keep thinking about it, is Pimp C.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, I'm gonna keep it all the way tall with you. I didn't look into the far details of that because I didn't want to. You see what
I
I'm saying?
respect it.
I was at the point where I was so young.
He
I don't
met a
think
woman. He
I could
met a
emotionally
woman.
handle that. You know
He
what I'm
met
saying?
a woman. Didn't know the woman from nothing. She mysteriously popped up in the room. A few hours later, the man was gone with an alleged lean overdose.
Well, he been doing that shit for probably 25 years.
But think about this,
So he gonna OD
right?
on something he been doing for 2
Right.
decades.
That part right there.
Right. He know his limits. Sound like a setup.
I drink like a fish, but if I die alcohol poisoning, y'all motherfuckers better look underneath every single floorboard.
I'm telling you this, man, and that's just serious about the situation, and we can leave it alone after this. You know, it's sad that this is a type of show we having to do, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
it's gonna be raw.
It really is sad.
And it's very much so. And it's sad just to his family.
We gotta
And
come tell grown people.
my condolences and to everybody involved in the situation.
Yeah.
Until we get a toxicology report, we will be sitting here until we're blue in the face, assuming and speculating. Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's what I do not want it to become. Of just a whole thing of speculations. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. In reality, no one knows.
Absolutely.
So, we can all say we can make our comments about these people and their actions, but in reality, what is that going to change?
Mm-hmm.
But
you
wait
got
a
your
minute, though,
phone or
Lady
by
Snoop.
your Instagram? I
I'm sorry.
gotta send
I'm
you
sorry.
something that's
My bad.
going. You okay? That's just came about the subject, Snoop.
They can see me trying to protect you, he said. Wellington, I will go and see that last episode. Go ahead.
But
Which
you
one
asked
do I
the
send
question.
it to?
She said, "Where did she send something?"
What are you talking about?
A video that they saying that he was unalived.
What?
Yeah.
Unalived.
Put the link in the private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't say the K word. We have to say
unalived.
Yeah.
Or transition. Transition's a good one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he was transitioned by a motherfucker. But no, but you asked an important question, Lady Snoop. You said what is it for and what good does it do? Well, what I feel like it stimulates the mind, and we're not doing it in a negative way. We're not selling no bad dope. You see what I'm saying? We're not throwing no salt in the game. We is literally using critical thinking skills based off of the lives that we've lived. What more can we do? You see what I'm saying? And we're not doing it maliciously. We don't hate that man, and we don't hate the people that is saying that they hate him. We hate the fact that the ugly conversation is being had instead of the conversation like, was this man wronged?
And the fact that people
and why he can't rest in peace.
That part right there.
So I don't think you're doing nothing maliciously. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
not at all.
Right.
And of course not. And then my other thing is I think because of the nature of the situation, it kind of the story that I was given with that nice pretty bow, my spirit told me that something ain't right about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just now my spirit ain't sitting well with this
like
story that they trying to tell me.
Something ain't right. Yeah.
That is like, something. Oh, did you send it already?
No, I'm gonna send it right now. I'm going to the back chat through my other device, but don't put it on the screen. I'm gonna put it in the back chat.
Okay.
And the important thing about it is
you could just send it to my phone.
Well, I'm on that device.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
She on the
I see what you're saying.
She on the Windows 97 joint. You gotta give her a you gotta,
not the 97.
Nah, I'm on the iPhone. Don't do me.
Don't come for my sister, nigga. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Let me get out of here because I'm echoing, child.
She gotta send you a letter so she can fax you.
I'm telling you, a 4-page letter, honey. I had to go from one window.
Who is Hortensia Elartrica?
You see it, huh?
What the fuck? Didn't I tell y'all that's what happened? Didn't I say this? Ain't this what I've been saying? And somebody I ain't clowning you, but I'm being real, trying to tell my lady Snoop that she a conspiracy theorist. And I told y'all this.
Yeah, we
got 49,000 reviews. I really want to hear this video and see what this man had to say. has something to do with it. Who is this person? Get the chat help me out right now. We got some new breaking developments going on. Thank you so much, church lady. Who is this?
Welcome.
What does this mean? Or Cynthia? What is that?
What you looking at?
I just put it in the chat. Let me Google this shit. Am I reading like
Alcantara?
What is that?
Is that a name?
Can somebody
That
look
sounds
up
like
and
a
see
name.
if that's a medicine or is it a name?
Well, hold on.
Somebody Google it real quick.
I'm gonna Google
it. What is that?
I want to see what this is. What the fuck?
I'm like, is that?
Hey,
it might not be nothing. I don't know what that is.
It might be nothing. Who is Sandra Rose? Oh, she's an Instagram model.
Is it that
was
lady?
The alleged woman. It's the alleged woman, yeah, that he was with last. Yeah, it's the alleged woman.
So that goes to Instagram model thing I was telling you.
Oh.
That's the Instagram model I was telling you.
Public attention. She informed the police of her encounter. Wow.
Yeah.
They found her name. It did start with an O and they knocked it out.
Damn, she thick it is a bit. Excuse my language. But I see why he'll be messing with her. Yeah. Most definitely.
You better stop before you get in trouble. Neon eyes.
She right here. She right here with me.
Neon eyes. You better get them.
Neon right here with me. We good.
Get your whip out, girl. You have to tear that butt up.
No, but but okay. So can I give y'all a man perspective? I'm not about to mansplain nothing. I'm just off rip, looking at this woman. I see why he would. If he was slipping, I see how he could slip off that. I'm just saying as
well, at
a
least
man.
you being honest.
I lived 30 years. I lived 30 years in the streets, and I've been tempted. I mean, I'm talking about. I've had the devil become the prettiest fucking thing in front of me, drunk and all, and I'm like, something in my spirit was like, just pulled me away. Listen,
the Holy Ghost.
I'm talking about life and death. I'm talking about life and death, real shit, and that shit right there.
Ain't that something?
This is interesting.
It's growing legs. I told you it's a story that keep growing legs. It's growing legs.
The young lady that was with Kevin Sammy and she hit her channel. Who is this that called me?
Oh. What race does she look like she is? Does she look like she's an islander?
When you say islander, what do you mean though? When I think of islander, I would think like maybe like
Rihanna.
Jamaica.
Right.
Yeah, she's not a black woman. She's a Hispanic woman.
She definitely looks Spanish.
So would she be from the Dominican Republic or what?
Let me see.
Cuban?
I would say yeah, maybe a Cuban or Puerto Rican. She has like a slight brownish tint in her skin, but she's still light. She light. She's definitely some kind of. I think Cuban maybe. I would guess Cuban or Dominican.
Okay.
Cuban or Dominican.
Yeah, I show her a picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull.
I'm afraid of Cuban women. They got too many ties to the drug world.
Then people gonna have to do like a backtrack research and look at all the deaths that's been happening in the Dominican Republic, especially with American citizens. We're not too much alike.
Hey, let's not underestimate the power of a gorgeous woman.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Was she a nurse or Instagram model? Nurse by day, Instagram model by night?
You know how many of them nurses get that money and then they get their BBL and they be that nurse on Instagram or they be that nurse on TikTok?
Is it too small?
Hold on, let me look.
Can y'all see it? I see it perfectly fine.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
See if I can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, you see it?
Oh wow.
32,
yeah.
No kids. Oh, she a little older too. That even make it more suspicious. Yep. She been in the game for a minute.
She don't look like no small woman.
Why she ain't got no posts though? How she got all the followers with no posts?
She had made her page private.
Oh,
That's what this video
You
shows.
gotta request. You gotta
It's
request to
small.
follow.
Somebody said it's small. Let me see if I
it's
can.
big. I could see that thing.
She kind of.
Nah, it was fine.
Oh, okay.
What you talking about?
I
Mitchie
thought
Black,
somebody-
you trolling. I'm finna roast
No,
you.
she not. Don't you better not. That's my Mitchie.
That's our people right
I'm
there.
just playing.
She's
I'm
a
trying to roast
snooper. You better leave me.
Yeah,
She
that's
said
our
she need a
people.
bigger. She need a bigger. That's a
Yeah, that's our
godmother of the
people right there.
island. Hold up now. She the godmother of the island. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
But,
our people.
yeah, she do have a Latin name. So she not a small, like not like I would have expected her to have like a small chick. She's not small at all. And we're gonna come back and do a part 2 after I do more research on this lady. Then we can do a part 2 to the situation.
All right.
We definitely got to do a part 2.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Instead of running it over.
I don't like that. That's I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
it's something.
I'm getting.
Something ain't right, honey.
Jay Savage, baby, we're gonna have to make you for the love of YouTube because it seems like anything can get you. You for everybody, my nigga. That's not a good look.
Don't do Jay. He's just a faithful man.
You could be toothless, bald-headed, motherfucker.
Snoop.
A bitch came out here and said, I am 75% insane. And that nigga said, I love that bitch. I'm saying, my nigga, like,
you
come
didn't
on
read
now.
what I typed in the chat, Snoop?
Shit. Nah, I ain't see that.
I typed in the chat, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just
Who not just
man, and he's screwing whoever he can.
LADYSNOOP.
What's up? Oh, my bad. I gotta move this back.
Y'all tripping. Y'all over here tripping.
Leave Mr. Charlie alone.
I'm telling you, leave
75%
Mr. Charlie
crazy.
alone.
That ain't too bad. CJ Savage, we got to give you a little bit of help, baby. Well, salute to you, Clyde, girl. This is crazy. This bitch don't blame Mr. Charlie. No, you blame that motherfucker.
No, don't blame him. He was being a man, child.
You shit. You better get rid of his ass. Mr. Charlie for everybody. Mr. Charlie part of the interstate. Jay Savage don't care. He said, you're missing part of your baby toe. Baby, come this way. I'm gonna make you feel bad.
That's all right.
You ain't got your edges. I'ma still love you, girl. Let me just show you what
we're gonna get you some tattoo edges.
Okay, we're gonna get you the tattoo edges. The paint on edges, the kind they glue.
That's all right, baby.
Don't get it. I'm telling you, girl, these niggas fuck with anything on this bitch. I'ma just I said
he could just be nice, you know. Some men are just nice, you know.
Nah, that's thirsty.
Well,
this show gonna turn into a whole nother 75-minute goddamn clowning session on our you know what? A 75-minute clowning session on the Simpson YouTube. You see that nigga Big O? He's a simp too. He like,
oh no,
they are simps. They are.
Oh no, you a simp. You a simp. You a simp.
You a simp. You see, Mac me be simping too.
Pimp down, simp up.
Y'all got neon eyes laughing over here.
It's church lady. She's stupid. Pimps down, simps up. They back up. They back up.
Okay.
Look, Jock Illuminati, another simp. I'm calling out all the simps right now. He over there simping and crying. He cussed out LADYSNOOP. Now he talking about look what you did to LADYSNOOP.
What more do you want from me? Oh, Jesus.
Happy Friday.
Oh,
look, in honor.
Friday,
okay.
Everybody.
In honor of
y'all niggas see what happened when the ladies go in on niggas and y'all keep playing. You ain't never been roasted by a real ass female.
Who else is simping this month? We got Press one if you know these niggas simping. Press one. Press one. Press one if you know. Press one if you knew Nature Boy wasn't getting out today. Let's shift this subject real quick before we got these last few minutes of the show. No bond. Press one.
Press one.
He's not coming home. He stayed home on his birthday.
God can't get out. God, it's like that. Press one If you feel like God is he's lying about being God, press 1. he can't even free himself. Press 1. If he'll not perform the miracles, press 1.
In wonders, press 1. Press 1. Press 1. If any guy can't get his own self out of jail, press 1. Give that motherfucker like, I wanted y'all to keep me off on bond. I wanted to be with no bond. Girl, I said, so he ain't come out. So he ain't
not
coming
coming
home.
home.
What
No
happened?
soul.
Press 1. Press 1.
Press 1.
Press 1.
$1,800 missing. Press 1. We
So the gone, press
$1,800
1.
short on the love offering. Press 1.
He said, "You all the members gone. Press 1. All the members ran down on the plug price. Press 1. Press 1.
All
They
my
gone,
disciples
press 1.
have forsaken me. Peter has denied me. The
Judas has
dog
forsaken
rooster,
me. Come on now.
The rooster has crowed 3 times. Press 1.
The chicken has dipped snuff. Press 1.
Press 1.
Press 1.
Press 1. Press 1.
The chicken has dipped snuff. Press 1. Bitch, just know that.
1. He's 3 God. God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost. Press 1.
Press 1.
When he
But
called,
he can't
when he
get his
called
own
himself,
self out. Woo.
when he called himself 3 God.
Take these shackles off his feet so he can dance. Preach. Press 1.
Well, start dancing. Praise dance. Praise dance. Oh, God, so good. Press 1. Press
Yes,
1 if that
it
nigga
is.
come home.
Press
And take them shackles off his feet so he can dance.
Press 1.
Press 1.
He just want to praise you. Press 1.
Right. He said, I'll break these chains. Press 1.
Press
break
1.
them chains. Press 1.
Press 1.
Shit.
God, why hast thou forsaken me? Press 1.
Press 1. Why
Are
has
they
God
putting?
forsaken
Are they
you?
putting money? Are they putting money on this nigga's books?
They ran off with the money. Press 1.
This press 1.
They living
Ministry is free. Ministry is service.
1,700,
Press
right?
1.
Or 17.
Lord, be my eviction notice. Press 1.
Press 1.
The nigga
Shake
took the
the
rent money.
foundation.
Yeah, they took the rent money. Ran
They
down
took
on the
the
plug twice.
1,800 corndellas. Press 1.
Press 1.
Mama need a new pair of shoes and Papa got a light bill due. Press
Mama
1.
need 500,000 pesos for life. Mama need 100,000 pesos.
Press 1.
Press 1. Mama went down and took $500, made it 1,000, got them in pesos.
They say
When
we
it paid,
throwing our
said,
own appreciation. Press
okay,
1.
press 1, nigga. I worked for this. Oh, you ain't taking my name. Press
No
1.
pain, no gain.
No gain.
Press
Press 1.
1.
That's fine.
Man.
Hey, African goddess.
Hey, African goddess girl.
Shit, I'm telling you. I'm
Ooh,
just
do
saying.
Jesus.
They took all the money, sir. They ran
Yes.
down on the plug. He took Nature Boy Girl. He
Yes.
took the money.
Yes.
He took the game, and he gone.
Yes.
And he told
And
me to
all
do
the
an interview.
followers. Say we
I'm
going.
trying to get an interview with him. I ain't gonna lie.
He locked
Solar,
up.
if you watching, no, I'm talking about with the nigga that stole everything. Hey, if you watching, yo, the offer is still open to you, like it was open. I don't give a fuck. My panel is open for your voice. The bitches ain't stopping nothing. If
He
you want to
said
tell your
work
side,
ain't
I'm gonna hear
honest,
you.
but it pays the bills.
But it pays the bills. I just want to know. Press 1.
Press
Shit. That shit was crazy. I was trying to tell
But you mean to
that
tell
man.
me those Snoop, they've been around the world and they could raise no more than 1,800 corndellas. Press 1.
Well, girl, not when I'm taking 10s and 20s off the side and the cuts and the, you feel me?
But we wasn't getting no soap or nothing for our butts. Press 1.
No, they ain't take no baths. Plus 2.
Oh, Jesus. Smelling like boo-boo.
Girl, I'm telling you, the natural
horrible.
sense. It's the natural sense.
Ooh, horrible.
This is deep.
It is.
Very
Something don't
interesting.
smell right.
Most of the shit, well, yeah, okay. But I'm just saying, I don't know why any, like, all bullshit aside, I don't know why anybody would think that he was going to get out.
Right.
Period.
Right. He's a danger. Like he don't need to be out.
It's not even that. He got so much shit that's on this record. You dealing with apes and all kind of stuff.
Jesus.
You know, with the R word, but just a whole lot of shit. You got all this on your plate. Like I know you didn't really think that you was gonna be able to get out and have a platform to reach these many people and spread this rhetoric.
Right.
You knew you was going down. Each and every person. They just took Young Pharaoh channel today. Anybody of the speaking that real knowledge, they knocking you down and getting you up out of here.
And that's not the first time they took that man channel.
That's why I'll be very leery about who I allow around me, because they be sending motherfuckers into you and try to get around you just to try to either keep you controlled or be able to be a like a goddamn bug or something in your shit, man. Fuck all that.
A mole. They call it a mole.
They be the moles.
Yeah.
But listen though.
And that's on all levels.
But you know, it's always one harsh reality about life. You got to take the good with the bad. So everything always has an inverse to it. So even though, yeah, you can have moles that infiltrate good things, we got to look at how they infiltrate bad things too. As soon as you seen that white boy in that video with not Young Fair, my bad, with Nature Boy telling people to slap each other, and once they had that white boy and he made that white boy lay down and say all that weird stuff, that's when them police start rolling.
I heard he was an agent too.
When people was doing 4, 5, 6 hour long streams about him talking about what he would do with his children in the shower naked, nobody folks ain't give a fuck. They did not give a fuck. When he was talking about the sexual acts he would perform in front of his small children,
that's sad.
Them white folks ain't give a fuck. But as soon as he moved to a cul-de-sac and he make a white boy get on the ground and say that he apologized to niggas, now CPS is involved, FBI got 100 cars outside. Listen, they don't give a fuck about us. But as soon as he got around the white folks, people start caring. They start moving.
Jay Savage said he sent to a friend request. He gonna see if he get accepted.
We'll be doing a story on Jay Savage next. I'll be covering this nigga next. He gonna get involved with the wrong bitch. Hell no, she gonna get involved. He gonna be too thirsty for the wrong bitch. That bitch gonna put a chumped up charge on his dumb ass.
She gonna prick you next.
She gonna get his ass.
Look, if she that fine with 15,000 followers, she killing.
When did she bought the number, nigga?
But that still ain't really too many followers if you think about it.
It's not none. It's not none.
This is my thing. If a person, you really weigh a person and their credibility and your trust of the person on the amount of subscriber number they have, and these bitches is joining sub for sub programs and goddamn buying subs and buying followers on Instagram and likes and shit. You really would even take that number serious? I weigh it on the character. Hey, bitch, when the last motherfucker you set up? That's a question I'll be having to ask. I don't have too many female friends, but if I got a female, I don't care. Last homegirl, when the last homegirl you fucked over? What y'all fall out about? I don't let people just close to me. I'm very picky about shit like that.
What was the last thing y'all fell
What was the last? Hello? What was your homegirl tried to shoot you for why? Oh, you blamed it on your ex, so you lying on your ex niggas and shit. I watch all that. Nah.
Right, exactly.
I'm very picky about who the fuck
I was going from day
me.
one.
Girl, that's some bullshit. Niggas are so quick to just play with their life. Man.
Hey, listen. I always thought I was weird. I always thought PTSD was a bad thing.
Right? It's not. I got it too.
Listen, when I got back home from the military and I went back to the hood, bro, I was so paranoid all the time, every day. But that shit saved my life on many occasions, bro. And so I'm not saying being paranoid is good. I'm saying having a nice level of suspicion about shit is good.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, don't never be too relaxed. You know, don't never get too
never be
comfortable.
too comfortable.
Yeah.
Never too comfortable. The only time you get some comfortable. Look, listen, I'm gonna tell niggas
you can't even sleep comfortable.
I'm gonna tell you about being a soldier, bro. I have small points of comfort. Small points of comfort. I might sleep real comfortably for like 2.5, maybe 3 hours. a day. But I'll be asleep, but the rest of it I'm still conscious. I'm thinking about my
Right.
day, but I'm relaxing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
more I'll wake up out of my sleep and be in a relaxed mode.
Just laying there with my eyes closed. I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
My brain is gearing up because I
In
need to
my
still
ears.
relax, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
need to sleep no more. Like I've replenished everything I need to. Like it's not just survival. It's just being smart. Like who
Yeah.
you got to look at the world you
Being
live
aware
in.
of your surroundings. That's
And
it.
so yeah, and so when people that really think and really live come in these internet spaces where people don't really live, it's like the Walking Dead. They just
Right.
come. They look. They're like zombies.
Yeah.
You know, the people that actually live life and come on here, it's like zombie food.
Yeah.
We call it troll food, but it's really zombie food.
It's
You know what
weird.
I'm
It's a real evil entity on here. Entity.
saying?
But that's real deep. You know, I don't want to be too deep. I
No, I mean,
don't want to put the
I'm
people to sleep. I don't want to be too deep.
if I gotta paint a picture, that's how I will paint it. But in these spaces, people like Lady Snoop heal these spaces, and I'm just going real quick. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but you know, she had an issue with someone that I'm close with on YouTube, and I'm not saying no name because that's strange. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, you
But
good.
she had an issue with someone I'm close with. That didn't make me look at her no different. I listened to both of them, and I heard both of them, and I told both of them, I think both of y'all got a good point, but I am not. I'm gone, and I left it. And so, me being a man, that's how I was taught to deal with stuff like that. It's certain things that I grew up with, and I bring it everywhere I go. But it's a big lack of that in these spaces. So that means these dudes with this rhetoric, they didn't grow up a certain way. So
Yeah.
I'm not about to sit here and act like I think that, oh, I'm just getting on YouTube to act like this. If I see you do this every single day, I hear this rhetoric every single day. Every single day, every single day. The only way I'm gonna believe it's a character is if you're like making skits or
Right.
or you're literally making a job out of it. But if you just come on here and you're a piece of shit, like this is where you come to vent and be your real self, and it's all garbage, you can't sit there and tell me that it's an act. It's not an act. It's who you really are as a person. So if you lack integrity and you lack morals and shit, and you come on here and you have a voice, you gotta understand you have a responsibility that people are gonna hear that.
Yeah.
And take after
always
that
judge
shit.
you. Yeah. And they gonna always judge you
It's
based
and
on
it's
your
gonna be here
actions.
forever. It's gonna be here
Yeah.
forever. You can't scrub this from the internet, nigga.
Mm-mm.
It's something called a Wayback Machine. They got video. They got the first video on YouTube on there. It's called the Wayback Machine. It's an old ass server. It
That's
has everything. I'm talking about everything. Google the Wayback Machine.
Okay. It's called a Wayback Machine.
Yeah, Google the Wayback Machine. It's a website and it has every single
Thank
video.
you. It can't stop. I'm sorry, brother.
Hold on, it sounds like somebody at my door.
You order Domino's early? I might get some pizza today too.
Yeah, I'll probably do something today too. Go somewhere, take my little one somewhere.
Man,
Embrace and
listen.
enjoy the fact that we got life, you know, another day. Because tomorrow's not promised.
Listen. All right, so I saw a video with somebody saying, this ain't the first time that Nature Boy went to jail. What are your thoughts on what do you think the percentage is of him getting out again?
Well, I feel like, you know, depending on, like I was, you know, discussing one-on-one with Snoop, I feel like the reason why he may be locked up right now because he may have some information on something or someone that they want from him, you know, and they may be breaking him right now just to get him to talk. Now, if he is released, then that's a hint that he talked about something. you know, or they could be making an example because they've been taking a lot of these big YouTubers down, you know, taking them to jail and all of this stuff. You know, they've been making examples of them for whatever reason. So either, you know, if he does get out, then either he talked or they don't have enough proof. And if he doesn't get out, then you know, hey, they got him.
Okay. All right. I'm a strong believer in this. I'm a very strong believer in if you do not study your history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
How many black cult leaders do you know?
Well, in my opinion, it's quite a few that do be online.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's quite a few.
Now,
And
in
all
history,
having a code is just, you know, all of y'all have a like-mindedness of something, you know.
but what I'm saying is, to be a cult leader, right?
Uh-huh.
To be a cult leader, what do they say? They say, you need to be charismatic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's better if you're more attractive, right? Because it makes it
Right.
easier to be charismatic, right? More people will listen to you. Um, and then you have to have a what is it? A manifesto or some shit? No, a manifesto is what you write before you go do something crazy. Um, you have to have some kind of mission plan, right? You have to have some kind of
Mm-hmm.
ideology. You know, something for people to believe in, right?
Right.
Okay. So he checks off all those boxes. Now, the only difference between him, because if we look at cult leaders from history, the only thing that's different from him, Charles Manson, um, Jim Jones,
Mm-hmm.
dudes like that, or the Tiger King.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
that
mean?
dude, he in there locked
That
up.
was the most recent. That was the most recent. That was a big one. You know, you want to know why
Yeah.
people ate that shit up because they was like, this is the worst of society. This is the worst of white people, and white people
Yeah.
had to sit there and eat that.
Yeah,
The,
that
the
was
the
horrible.
the white woman is free, and they know damn well he grinded him up and fed him to them the goddamn animals.
And that's a shame.
They know
And
that
she
for a
knew
fact,
it.
but they
She
can't
knew it.
prove it. They ain't
Yeah.
find one. They ain't find one bone fragment.
That is in the animal's belly and the animal done pooped it out by now.
It's soil. They're gonna have
Yeah.
to examine the soil.
Yeah.
And then 200 years from now, when we got the technology, they're gonna be like, that bitch killed that. It's gonna come out.
They gonna know. Cause I'm telling you, they can't find the body.
They're gonna find it
It's
in the soil. It's gonna grow into a
yeah.
tree. And motherfucker gonna examine the apple. They're gonna be like, this nigga DNA in this.
That would be no good.
Look, listen, but it's a white lady that killed a white man, so she can go.
Mm-hmm.
If she was black, they'd have shot her in the head as soon as they got on the compound.
And they would nailed her to the cross. She'd be under the
I mean,
jail.
it is a racial thing a lot of the times. You know what I mean? A
Right.
lot of the time, but it's interesting. But we to see a black cult leader. You see what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
you know, because a lot of black people we follow religion. We follow things that are already set in place. We don't
Mm-hmm.
make our own things and have people
Right.
follow us in the recent history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, but we weren't taught the history of black people that did have a lot of followers. You see what I'm saying? And the
Right.
black people that did have a lot of followers, what they do in history, they changed their race. They made them white people.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Moses,
Yeah.
um, the pharaohs,
Yeah.
you know. So,
Abraham
anyways,
Lincoln.
that's going way back.
Yeah.
But so I see why a young black person's mind would go there because it's
Mm-hmm.
all of those things. We haven't seen no black leaders. He's a black leader, right? So if you
Yeah.
get caught up in that enough and you're naive enough, when he tells you to smack another black man, you'll do it because you think all of those actions are leading up to this apex of, you know, clarity and godliness. I really believe some of them believe that, and I think others were like, I can get out of this and still be a social media influence and get the bag.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay,
them
so let
just
me
feel it like that. Go
real
ahead,
talk.
Sil.
So let me ask you the last question. We already at the 2 hour 11-minute mark, and we're
Okay.
gonna do a part 2 to this. So I want to be able to save some content for the next show. Let me ask you my last question of the show, and it would be this: moving forward, for other YouTubers, not other influencers, for Black YouTubers, what do you think their futures are going to be in the midst of Kevin Samuels passing? And when I say that, I mean this. If you see that how easy it is for human beings to have a disregard for your life because of your opinion, do you think that any of us that have differences of opinions with the rest of the world, you think if something happens to us, there will be a difference, or this is a kind of spearheading the insensitiveness
No, that's how
that's going to happen?
society is. That's how society is built.
Yeah.
It could be me, you. It could be anybody. You know,
Mm.
they're gonna sit up and pick and probe and laugh at it, and then if they know that it's a person, a family member of yours,
Yeah.
oh, they're gonna pick and probe at that too. You know, it's just insensitive. It's like people have no moral compass anymore. You know, no compassion anymore. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to fight or anything like that, but when a person is deceased, you know, leave them be. You know, leave them be. Have respect. If you're gonna speak on them in the proper manner, the way you would want yourself to be spoken on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just
Yeah.
my opinion.
You right?
No, yeah. I'm just gonna put it this way. I got a poster, a Nipsey Hussle in my room. I done showed it before, and I'm not finna take it down. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that speaks volumes right there. You know,
Yeah.
as far as how I feel about that, you know, look, when I die, I expect Bullis Gotti to be like, fuck that nigga preach.
Oh Lord.
You see what I'm? No, listen.
That's if he don't die
Hold on,
before
hold
you.
on.
Hold on, you don't say that.
Let
But
me
go
keep it a
ahead.
stack. Let me
God don't
keep it
have
a
no
stack.
time, you know. We don't know. That's if we don't
If
die
something
before
happened to me,
him.
I
We don't know.
expect Bullis Gotti to be like, fuck that nigga preach. You see what I'm saying? Because you know the new hot button, because in the industry they say all publicity is good publicity. So if people is looking, you make people look. It don't matter how you make them look, as long as they looking, right? So just make them look.
Oh.
This the new hot button. Talking about dead people, because they always want to try to hit the heart of the streets, because they know street motherfuckers, because they actually stand on morals. So they know that the money's in the streets. If street niggas say something is dope, it's gonna get on TikTok. It's gonna get on all the social media apps. People gonna make it funny. Black people make everything funny and make everything dope. So they know they gotta hit our heartstrings. So
Yeah.
a nigga gonna get agitated by somebody talking about the dead. So that's the new hot
Yeah.
button jump. It's punching the dude in the face and what you gonna do about that, and talking about the dead. So that's the new hot button. Everybody talking about the dead. If you look at all the big stories, everybody talking about the dead.
That's something. Uh-oh.
He died.
Check this out. Have you ever been in love? Then you would know how I feel. Woman to woman. Now if you're in my shoes, when you have done the same thing to should I just step aside?
That's not funny.
Now you should understand. I do anything to keep my love, and I ain't gonna give 'em up. I ain't gonna give 'em up. No, 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 no. I'm talking to you, woman. I just want you to understand. I do everything to keep my love.
All right now.
Man, thank you for letting me on your platform again, man.
Show
Lady
out, Stu. That was nice.
No, she passed away. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I know.
Everybody
Don't tell us
talking
that
about
song. Her
Kevin
voice was
Samuels.
beautiful.
Wait a minute. She
Yeah,
passed
everybody
away
talking about
today?
today. Yeah, that's why I played her song.
Oh,
I didn't just play it for no reason. It's like you gotta still
my
pay
mom.
homage. Like it wasn't. Yeah, that's just
I
fucked up.
gotta text my mom.
She literally just got it just got dropped about little less than 54 minutes ago. The news that Jewel just passed away. So it's a lot going
My
on right
Lord.
now. You know what I mean? That's why I played the song, in honor of her and Kevin Samuels. So it's
I'm telling y'all,
it's a
look
lot.
out for this month.
Shirley Brown,
Life
right?
is short. No. That her name. She was a Death Row artist, Jewel.
Jewel. This is so sad.
Jewel from Death Row.
Jewel
I
from
remember her
Death
when I
Row.
was young. You might want to look her up. She had a song with
Jewel-
Danny Boy.
How you spell that?
Jewell.
From Death Row.
Yep.
Yeah. Around the time with Miss Chalet and all them.
Yep. I was just about to say that. You might be kind of young for that one. You know, I am 65, youngster.
I'm telling you, we young, but
We've
we
been
got
here
old
before.
souls.
We got the old souls. We have been here before.
Yes, Lord.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, so this is sad. But
it really is.
Yeah, my condolences to everybody and their families. But at least if we're gonna report, we make sure we report everything and make sure that I had all the facts. I didn't have the because like even if like I was saying earlier, even like with the Mona Simone situation, if you really don't have a confirmation and you just coming out here dropping facts, you're gonna look crazy. So I wanted to, you know what I mean? They like this person, yeah, let me make sure I know what I'm reporting on. And when you look deeper into the situation, what the story, like I said, the story they gave us is not what it's seeming to be, So hopefully they'll get some closure to this, but I think it's pretty sad on all ends.
It is.
It's a loss of life. It shows that
it's
a lot of people are
devastating.
heartless. Yeah.
Yeah. And to see that society doesn't take it as a warning sign, and certain ones, and we're not talking about everyone, because some people really do get it, but the ones who don't and making fun of it, hey, what goes around comes back around, and
True.
that's gonna come back on you. So, hey, would it make you laugh now? Make you cry later. So that's all I gotta say.
We're gonna end it on that note. It'll make you laugh now, make you cry later. So thank you so much, and I'll be back with the update in a few hours. I'm gonna get that out the way today too.
All right.
See you in a minute.
All right, see you later.
All right. Any last words,
Yo,
Mr.
hey,
Leon?
thanks for letting me on your platform.
Always. You already know what it is. You always bring good content with me, with you.
Man,
Good conversation.
listen. I be trying to have peace, man. And like I said, as men, we gotta let the ladies handle their business. Stay out of it, bro. Cause niggas like me gonna put my foot on your fucking neck. And that's all I gotta say, man.
Over female business? That's kind of
No, no. I'm saying women need to handle women business. We need to stay out of their business. But when men try to get in it and bully, so they can get their point across, whatever kind of opinion you got as a man, I'm not saying you can't have an opinion, but stay out of women business, dog.
I respect it.
That shit look like bullying.
Okay,
And
I respect it.
I'm talking to the other men, and I feel
Okay.
like that causes a lot of division in our spaces. We need to
Alright.
address men. Address men. Speak to men. If you got a problem, find a problem with a man. If you feel like that man ain't being a man. You see what I'm saying? Y'all always looking for these problems in women because you think it's a soft target, and then you make it your main thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna just come at a woman today because it's easier. No, a nigga like me, I'm gonna put my foot in your neck every time. Cause you's a bitch for real. Excuse my language. But yeah, man. Thank you for letting me on your platform. I appreciate you having these conversations. I'll be back for the next one.
Okay, see you soon. Whew, we made it. Salute to the 42 at the top. Thank you for sticking around with me the extra 22 minutes. I appreciate you. I'm gonna do an update. Nah, it's just bad karma that so-called men don't have the same energy for another man they do females, which is true. You talking about ZX? Most likely. What's up with you, Mr. Chill Powder? Sprinkle, sprinkle. MB couldn't make me do anything. That's why I can't stop. Y'all in the chat going in. These days, when some people famous passes, it's drug related. And that's what they say it is. I don't like Cynthia G, but I wouldn't dance around if she died. That's crazy. Very much so. I don't too much care for her, but I would be doing the same thing. I'm not going to add to that. Like, I don't know who that shit ain't even normal to me. You know what I mean? But we'll be back with the second update in a minute. I'm going to make it run real quick and clear my mind, and then I'll be back to do another show. So stay tuned so we can do an update on what's going on. Because I have some new videos that came in, and I want to analyze them before I come and talk about it. So give me a minute, and we'll be back. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to a special installment of Lady Snoop TV. I am your host, Lady Snoop, and as always, it has been a pleasure. It really has. And I'm out.
If God be for you, who can be against you?
When we could be superstars, we've been rather wrecking cars.
Hey bro, is that Jambo?
What does that say?